here with a YA book review for you of Batman Nightwalker by Marie Lu, which is the second book in the DC Icons. I don't know how many books there are going to be. I know right now that there is 4 because Catwoman comes out this summer and then Superman comes out in 2019. So I don't know if there's going to be more than that. But the previous book was Wonder Woman Warbringer, which you can check out my review for that at the end of this video. Suffice it to say that I enjoyed Batman Nightwalker more than I enjoyed Warbringer, which is kind of interesting because I love Leigh Bardugo, but as I talk about in that video, it just didn't feel like her normal level of writing. However, I've never read Marie Lu. I do own the Legend trilogy, and I liked this enough that I decided to grab Warcross, which has really good reviews. So basically this follows Bruce Wayne before he's Batman, essentially. So there's actually not Batman per se in this book, kind of at all really. Which I know that a friend of mine, we read this together, a buddy read, and she was kind of disappointed with that. But I don't really have superhero background really, so for me, I still enjoyed it. I'm starting to think of these books in the Icon series as origin stories. So we get a little bit about Bruce when he's 18, his senior year of high school, and he makes a split decision, which under normal circumstances would probably be heroic, but being a civilian, it's kind of considered not heroic. And to teach him a lesson, he gets assigned to do community service hours at Arkham Asylum, which is a jail for like all the horrible of the horrible in Gotham City. And essentially he meets Madeleine, and Madeleine is in there for murder, for 3 murders, and she's in like the intensive ward or whatever, and she won't talk to anybody, and she's part of a gang called the Nightwalkers. And she decides to talk to Bruce. And the thing about Madeleine is you don't know what's true, what's not, and it's kind of like this tangled web that she weaves. Madeleine is probably the best character in this book. She has a lot of depth to her. I enjoyed Bruce because I could relate to his decisions. The plot twist I pretty much saw coming. Like, if you pay attention, there are clues as to what the plot twist is. The ending felt kind of abrupt, actually. It's only 250 pages, so it's relatively small just for a YA book. I mean, that's for my own writing, that's the page number I'm comfortable writing in, is between like 250 to 350 kind of. So it took me like 3 or 4 days to read this. I don't even think I read one of those days, but the ending was kind of abrupt. I mean, the storyline ended, but it was kind of one of those like cliche happy endings, I suppose. But overall, I really liked this book. I really liked the writing style, and I felt that there was a lot of action and the pacing was really good. So if you're looking for it to be Batman, it's not really Batman. It's more Bruce Wayne. In figuring out his own identity and, you know, before he becomes Batman, sort of. So I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I've never read Sarah J. Maas, but I am planning on reading Catwoman when it comes out at the end of the summer. So I think I'm going to stick with this series because so far it's been pretty fun reading these origin stories. So that's all I have for you today. In the meanwhile, happy reading and happy